Hi, my name is Kelly, and this is my grace story. Growing up, I was raised in a Catholic home. We went to church every Sunday. I went to Sunday school. I was baptized. I was confirmed. I did all the right things, according to my parents, but it never really made a big impact on me. When I was in high school, I started passing out and having a lot of seizures. And so going to a Catholic church made things really difficult. All the standing and sitting and standing and sitting, it became to be a lot. And going through college, I lived at home, but I also couldn't drive. So my dad drove me to school, my brother drove me to school, they picked me up after class. It definitely was not your typical college experience. Every time I tried working, I'd get booted for passing out. That was really difficult. And when I got ill, I stopped going to church because every time I'd be in church, I'd pass out. And it caused a commotion and it was a scene, and so we decided, you know what? So I stopped going for a little while, and when I bought a house and moved out to Williamsville, my mom said, you know, I've heard of this church. Why don't you try it out? It's something a little different than what you're used to, but maybe you will like it. And so I went. And I was amazed that you could go and you could be free. It was just a different way of loving people and of loving God. And I really never experienced God to me, that He cares about me. And that was really cool. So I kept going back, and I started getting involved in Bible studies, and I started getting involved in small groups and meeting different people. And the more I went, the more I loved, the more I loved, the more I spread the word. It was really cool because I felt accepted, even though I had some health issues, even though I couldn't always show up on time. I couldn't always make things. I'd say, yes, I want to do this, I want to do this. And then 10 minutes before I'd be canceled and be like, I can't get out of bed today. My legs just aren't working. My brain controls obviously a lot of things, but it doesn't always work properly. And so it makes being reliable very difficult. And I was still accepted, even when I couldn't always be there. So I have been baptized as a Catholic, and I was confirmed as a Catholic, but I also did not feel it was my free choice because we had to go until we were confirmed. So I'm excited to be baptized because this is my way of committing to Jesus and of committing to God, because it's not so forced. Jesus dying on the cross, for me, it was His way of saying, I love you so much that I want to do something for you, even though you really don't deserve it. This is for you. One of the biggest things that I've noticed that Jesus has been working on my life through my health issues is He's made me not so jealous of other people, taken away some jealousy I've had of just feeling gypped, of doing a lot of stuff, and giving me peace in my situation with what I'm going through, and walking with me through my journey. And I don't think I'd be as strong without that. I think there's a lot of times I would have given up. There's a lot of times I would have been bitter. And He's helped me make me a more peaceful person.